Hello, fellow Toastmasters. Welcome. Have you ever found yourself a little lost using pathways, wondering where to find an evaluation sheet or what else needs to be done in a project? You're not alone. The Pathways learning experience is an incredible tool for developing your communication and leadership skills. But the online system can sometimes feel a little complicated. That's why I created this video. My goal today is to demystify navigating through pathways, turning a potentially confusing process into a simple step-by-step guide. In this tutorial, we're going to cover 3 essential actions that will help you confidently navigate your pathways journey. We'll start with 1, accessing your pathways projects. Then 2, we'll walk through completing a project so you know where to find all the resources required to finish your project. And finally, 3, I'll show you how to request level approval so you get the credit you've earned. Before you can get started, you need to know how to access pathways. First, we'll go to toastmasters.org. And once you're here, you'll log in with your credentials. The login button will be up here. I'm already logged in. So I'm going to hover over my name and click on My Home. When you log in, the My Home page is the page that opens up. From here, to open up Pathways, we'll click on Go to Basecamp, access your learning path and tutorials. For those of you who don't know, Basecamp is our learning platform for Pathways. Now, Basecamp has opened up, our learning dashboard is shown to us. Here on our learning dashboard, all your paths are going to be shown. If you just got started, you should only have 1. I have 2. I'll open up the pathway Dynamic Leadership, and it should take me back where I left off, which was requesting approval for level 4 completion. We'll get back to this soon, but for now, I'm going to open up a product called Manage Change. Now that this popped up, I'm going to click on the first item under the project, and that'll take us to the first page of the project. We've made it to our project. Now let's navigate through it to see how we can complete it. The first page of a project is very important. If you scroll down, you can see that this page holds many resources for your project. Need to know what to do next? Here's a project checklist. Need your evaluation form to give to your evaluator? Here it is on the first page. Does your project recommend that you do a worksheet? It'll also be here on the first page. So if you're ever looking for a sheet, check the first page of the project. Go to the sidebar, and it's not going to be introduction assignment. It's going to be the first one, should be the same name as your project. And it'll take you here to the first page where you can find your resources. Now for navigating through the project, you can see in the sidebar, we have several pages. You'll go through these one by one. These pages will give you a learning opportunity through readings, videos, questions, and more. As you go through these pages, you just click, when you're finished, just click on next, and it'll take you to the next page, and keep on working through it until you reach the complete your assignment page. This is another important page. Remember that checklist from the first page? It's also here. Most projects are simple and will require you to work through these pages on the side and do a speech. By looking at this checklist on complete your assignment page, we can see there's a little bit more to do. In this project, Manage Change, you'll see that you select the major change from your personal Toastmaster professional life, create a plan for it. There's a worksheet for this on the first page if you need to look at that. Schedule your speech with the VP of Education, and just continue on, and you'll see what else you need to do for the project. Well, for some advice, before you write a speech, you should look at your evaluation sheet. So I'll go to the first page, go to resources, and we'll open up the evaluation resource so we can take a quick look at it. Before you write a speech, you should know what it should be on. So in this case, under purpose statements, the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of a change management plan. And there's still a little bit more we should know before writing this. Under the notes for the evaluator section, there's an about this speech section. The member will give specific information about the plan. And more importantly, this point right here, the speech may be any type, including humorous. It should not be a report on the content of the managed change project. That's a biggie right there. If you don't read this, you might do that. And now that we've taken a look at this, you would write out your speech. And before you give your speech, make sure to print this out and hand it to your evaluator beforehand so you can fill it out and give it back to you at the end of the meeting. Now that we've looked at that, let's navigate to the complete your project page. On this page, there's a section to log your speech details. You might think this is where you'll upload your evaluation form. It's not. In my club, this page is actually completely optional. Let me explain this page to you. You fill out the details here, and then you click on Save Log. The details will be saved for your reference only. If you click Save an Email, it'll send a request to your evaluator to do a digital evaluation, which in our club, the Confident Speakers Club, we do it in person at the club when we give our speech. This page is just completely redundant, and if you're a member of the Confident Speakers Club, you can just skip this section entirely. Now that we're finished with that page, let's complete the level. To complete the level, you'll click on the Before You Move On page. You'll scroll down, and right here, there will be a button to click on. It'll say Mark Complete. And once you click on that, you'll get this fun little message that says Project Completed. Congratulations. Your project is completed. And that's all there is to completing a project. Now that we've completed the project, what about completing a level? Well, once you complete all your projects for the level, click on the level completion page. Right here on the level completion page, there's going to be one button right here. You click on it, and it's going to request approval for level completion. When you click the button, your VP of Education will be notified by email that you have completed the level. I also recommend notifying him in person too, just in case he misses an email. That way, you can get your level approved in a timely manner. And that's it. We've now covered how to navigate pathways through Basecamp, find key resources, and mark a level complete, as well as a project. With these steps, you'll be able to focus on your pathways projects instead of figuring out this Basecamp system. Happy speaking.